See things as a proof of concept. See your work as a constant work in progress. When you have that lens and perspective, it helps release that pressure of perfection, that it has to be perfect. Like what you do, the task that you're a part of has to be like top tier, A1 since day one. Can nobody touch it type of a deal, right? However, when we have that lens in the work that we do, sometimes that we freeze up. Sometimes that gives us a bit of anxiety and a bit of uneasiness when it comes to our work, because if we don't think it's perfect, we won't put it out there. Or if we don't think it's perfect, we won't continue forward and actually execute the work that we want to do. Rather, if we have the perspective of it as a proof of concept, we'll be able to, it showcases that it's a iterative process towards excellence and getting better, and taking the moment to view the work that we do as strive towards excellence, not perfection. I would hope that it gives that sense of expectation that, okay, I'm going to put my best effort into this, but I know that I always have room to grow. And that gives us the freedom to learn more. It gives us the freedom to try more. It gives us the freedom to just be in the moment and give our all in this moment and be process oriented than result or outcome oriented, right? So by us being process oriented, we're able to create things as a proof of concept, knowing that it won't be perfect, knowing that it won't be the best of the best at that time, but we're giving our best so that we can learn from it and grow from it to be our best moving forward. Rather than being outcome driven or results driven, we look at the outcome and results that we're trying to strive towards and think like, if it doesn't look like that, then it will be considered as a failure. It will be considered as a loss that we can't recover from. That's not how life works, though. So I hope that because sound checks, I'm talking to me, really, y'all getting into the mindset of Ray White here. I hope that we release that pressure of perfection by seeing things as a proof of concept, as an experiment, as a continuous learning process. And that will then help us look at what can we accomplish today that will get us closer to where we're trying to go. What can we accomplish today that will help us transform to who we want to be? And what can we do today to be intentional about the processes that we're developing in this space, right? That's what I want to hope us to do. That's what I'm hoping to do. So by leveraging this platform, this podcast as that space of proof of concept to kind of create that is helping me just step up to the plate. It's helping me to produce. It's helping me to work towards things. It's helping me even to see other creators out there and not get so caught up in comparison, but get more clear on the what they're doing and creating, and how can I learn from that to apply it to my own. So that's kind of the mindset that I've been working towards doing for at least the last 5 years and it's helped tremendously in just the work that I do. Because honestly, I could not have, if you would have told me 5 years ago that I'll have a podcast, I've been like, okay, yeah, that sounds cool. Like that sounds cool, but I've never known I could do that, right? If you'd have told me 5 years ago that I'll be, consulting for organizations to help develop their leaders, I've been like, oh man, that sounds cool. Like I would never thought I could do that. Like it sounds cool. I aspire to, but knowing how to take those steps, I probably wouldn't have been able to do if I had that perfection mindset, if I had that comparison mindset.